I'm Josepha Edman. I'm a marketing consultant, and I'm starting a series called the Marketing FAQ. Frequently asked questions about marketing. I've noticed that people come to me again and again and ask some basic questions. So I thought it would be a good idea to share these questions and answers with all of you, not just with a few people. So the first topic we're going to talk about is called customer retention. People ask me, after the sale, product, service, how do I retain this customer? What do I need to do? Because we know that it's easier to retain a customer that has already bought from us and is satisfied than to find someone else. So what do we do? Well, there's a problem with the question itself, because customer retention doesn't start after the sale or during the sale. The process of customer retention should start before that. Much before that. With the first contact of the person. When we contact someone or someone contacts us, that's a great opportunity to start building a relationship with that person. Because we know that marketing and sales and customer retention is all about building relationships. That's it. Not more than that. There are marketing strategies, we can learn a lot of things, of course, but at the end, it's all about building relationships, okay? So for example, if someone contacts me on Facebook and wants to be my friend, that's a great opportunity for me to start building a relationship with that person, because that person probably saw my profile or saw that I'm a friend of someone else that he knows. So, he wants to start building a relationship, but it's up to me to put content in that relationship. So what I would do if someone asked me if I want to be his friend on Facebook, I would either say, there are a couple of options, either saying yes or no, or going to his profile, reading about him, see what he likes to do, and see if there's something common interest between both of us, not just in business. He might be also a marketing consultant, but actually it's preferable something else, okay? For example, once I went into someone's profile after he asked me to be his friend, and I saw that he likes his favorite TV show is The Twilight Zone. And while I was a kid in high school, I was living in New York at the time, my favorite show was The Twilight Zone. So I used to love that show. So I wrote back to him. I told him, yes, I love this show. I saw that you also like The Twilight Zone. I used to love that show. I used to stay up every, I think, Saturday night until 1 o'clock at night to see the show. And I saw the same shows over and over again. And I even wrote to him about my specific show that I saw once, which I really liked and still remember. So we started this conversation. So what I did, or what we did together, is start to build a relationship. Next time that I post something in Facebook, he will notice me. Next time he puts something in Facebook, I'll notice him. Okay, we might not read or look at everything we post, but it has more meaning. Okay, now I'd rather have 22 people that I'm really in contact with them than thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are listed on Facebook. Okay, I'm not saying that it's not good to have lots of people watching and seeing what you're doing, but I'm saying it's much better to start small, building real, truthful relationships with people than just adding people. Okay, so it's up to us to start building the relationship. Don't rely on him. Rely on yourselves. Another example would be on the phone. If someone calls me and asks me, questions about my product, my service, I would give him the information. At the end of the conversation, he would either buy something from me or not, or say he would think about it. So what I usually do is I ask him at the end of the conversation if he bought or even if he didn't buy. I tell him that I like to be in contact with my friends, family, and acquaintances, and people that I know through Facebook. Do you have a Facebook account? And either he would say yes, or he would say no, usually. So if he says yes, I ask him if we can, exchange our usernames, and then be in contact with him through Facebook. If he says no, I asked him if he would like to be in Facebook. A lot of times they say, well, I tried to connect, I don't know what to do, what's in it for me, what do I need it? Well, I tell these people that I, wrote this one-page document, a one-page letter, whatever, explaining to beginners how to use Facebook, how to register, and what to do with it. Really simple document for beginners. And I asked them, these people, would you like me to send this document to you? Most of the time they say yes, because people like to get help. Sometimes they're stuck, and something very easy and simple can really help them. So I asked for their email, of course, and then send them the document. I started a relationship with him. I got his email. I'm not going to spam his email now, because I use permission marketing. I ask for permission before I do something. Okay, I don't spam anyone. Even though I have an email, I ask for permission before I send anything, before I do anything. So I get his email and send him the document. He really appreciates that. He sees that I'm kind of an expert on Facebook or whatever, on marketing, and it might be something really simple. It could be the really basic document that anyone can write. But I'm helping him, I'm assisting him with something that he needs help with. And actually, wherever I go, when I meet people, I usually ask them if they're in Facebook, and can I be in contact with them in Facebook. It's less aggressive, it's less pushy, it's more natural than just giving business cards. Okay, I might give a business card, maybe, but I'd rather have their Facebook account name than their business card. Okay. So, try to start thinking about customer retention really in the beginning, really with your first contact with anyone, okay? And that will help you with the process. So this is the first session for today in this series. We're going to talk next week also about customer retention, because there are more things to say about that. Well, I invite you to also join me and meet you in Facebook. I would really, like to see you and get to know me in Facebook. You can see on the side my Facebook account name. And also I invite you to enter my blog. I have there a free ebook for you called Attraction Marketing Manifesto by Ann Siege. Just click on top on my blog. Click free ebooks and you'll get it immediately. So, it was nice talking to you, and I'll see you next Sunday. Again, bye.